You're watching News 8 on WROC.
It's a Rochester staple, Tuba Christmas. The show's Sunday, 3 p.m. Kodak Hall at Eastman Theater. Our own reformed brass player, Dan Gross, caught up with some tubists ahead of the show and tells us about the 39th edition of this tubular concert.
It was a guy named Joe Baker, a local tuba player, and actually an electronics professor at MCC. He was a student of my stepdad, Glenn Call, who was for over 30 years the conductor of Tuba Christmas, so they kind of started it together. I remember playing my first Tuba Christmas at age 9, back when it was at Midtown Mall in Midtown Plaza. Up until about 10 years ago, Joe organized the event. I stepped in and started taking over. 2016, I think, our first year in the Eastman Theater. The sound and the art of creating the beautiful sound of the tuba. There will be 125 tuba and euphonium players on stage on Sunday. All ages, all ability levels. Typically the youngest would be like 8 or 9 years old, just beginning, you know, like 4th graders. We often have players that are in their 90s. Many of the people are students, some are teachers, some are professionals, most are amateurs. It's massive, but all the sounds all together, it's warm, it's you feel it, you know, it's a rumbling sort of, you know, it takes me back, I think, as it does for most of us, to maybe our childhood or something, these songs that we've heard over the years. So everything that in our program is pretty standard, the old school sort of Christmas carols. So it's great to bring a bunch of people kind of like me together and do a big event like this every year.
I love it. Dan Gross there getting that for us. They say the event is technically sold out, but many tickets go unused, so they suggest you show up and you still might have yourself a seat.